What's poppin', everyone? It's Big Bat with another video. Today we're running Frozen over Chimps, getting through the easy maps. Eventually we'll go to the harder ones and then even harder after that. But this time for our strat, we are actually going to mainly use snipers. By the end of this you might think, well, it's not fully just snipers and all that, because we're going to do a lot to buff them, and we have Sada here at the beginning to pretty much carry us for a tiny bit of time. It's not so much, I mean, it is for the beginning, but pretty much anything can really take, not anything, but there's a lot of ways to take the beginning, besides snipers, because snipers can't, obviously. But the reason I chose Sada is not just for that, it's for the end game, because the B.A.Ds in round 99, round 98, it gets pretty hard for the snipers. The snipers do really well up until the 90s. Then they start to fall off a tiny bit, and Sada kind of makes the difference. So are the other things we're going to do to buff them or nerf the other balloons. But pretty much we're going to use a tier 5 in the middle path, a tier 5 in the bottom path. Not a tier 5 in the top path, sadly. I just felt like what it doesn't justify its cost. Maybe I'm wrong about that. If I am, let me know, but it seems like it doesn't justify its cost. So, but anyways, we do win this. We still do a 4-0-2, by the way, so it's still something decent and all that, and kind of the same idea. But yeah, if you want to win Frozen over on Chimps, which is easy anyway, but if you're newer and stuff, you can follow this, and we do win in this one. Just follow everything that I do, and you will take the dub. And I'm sure there's easier ways. Frozen over is a very easy map. There's a million different things you could do to beat Chimps. I just chose a fun one. I wanted to use snipers for a while now. I wanted to use just snipers, but I was testing it out. It doesn't really work. They don't beat the beginning, sadly. But Sada's going off. Our sniper's doing decent. It's getting rid of these strong balloons easily. And we have the camo detection on it for when the camo balloon appears, which should be really soon. Although I believe Sada can detect it anyway, so it's not a huge problem. But we had this on just before we get the village. And when I think about it, we didn't necessarily need it. But this one's going to be our middle path anyway. Also, kind of like, maybe your guys' opinion is different, but I just feel like based on what I saw in this gameplay, the middle path tier 5 is the best sniper by far. That thing is OP, and yes, it's still OP even without the ability, like, because obviously you can't use that in Chimps, but geez Louise, it is so good. I mean, look at it already. That's already really good. It's just carrying this round very easily. Not that it's a hard round, but geez. So anyways, it's able to pop everything. It's popping leads, popping camos. This thing is carrying for quite a bit. We're going to put this other sniper down. I don't remember which order I did it in, top or bottom path. But we're going to do quite a few things to buff it. One thing we're doing is putting this village down here. And the point of this is to give it camo detection for the ones that don't have it. Because we don't want to waste the faster firing on that. Going middle path instead. So we have this one, a 2-0-2. It's going off. And we're going to do a few things to buff our towers and debuff other things, the balloons. We're going to use the Alchemist, and we're going to place it in such a way that it buffs Sada. But first, we're actually going to do the mortar. And you're going to be like, well, that's not even snipers at this point. And if you think that, I understand. But it's mainly to debuff and to free our boy right here. Caveman, he's gonna make all the difference, of course. Just kidding. Actually, he kind of hinders me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, because we were gonna use the glue gunner and place it in the corner right across the water from the village, but this guy appears there himself, so we have to place the glue gunner in a different position that, in my opinion, is not as good. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. You'll see where we place it. But anyways, because we broke him out, we placed the mortar towards the beginning. The point of this mortar is actually to remove the fortified status off of our Moab balloons, because the snipers start to have a hard time with a lot of fortified Moabs. When there's a lot of them, they start to get slowed down, and then by the time, before you know it, they're at the end and you take the L. So if you remove the fortify from them very easily with the mortar monkey, it actually just cuts their HP in half pretty much, since the fortify does double, I'm pretty sure. So that's a huge buff for our snipers, a huge debuff for the balloons. That's very helpful. And we place the alchemist right here so it can cover Sada and all the snipers. And I do faster throwing, so we're gonna go 4-0-1 eventually. And then with the mortar monkey, we're doing the one that gets rid of the fortification, which I believe is like shattering shells, maybe, I'm not sure, but it's the one right before balloon incineration. I'm pretty sure that's the bottom path, and we do quick firing on it. We're gonna have this glue gunner. We're gonna upgrade it 4 times at the bottom path. You don't need a 5th time, and I don't know if you can even afford it with what we do. I'm not sure, but that's all we need to win. So we're going the bottom path on this one, top path on our middle one, and then middle path on the top one. So we're going to do the 4th upgrade on that glue gunner, and then 2 upgrades in the middle path for the glue splatter. We're doing the quick reload on the mortar monkey, and then we're doing the bottom path other than that to remove the fortification. We have Sada down. We have the alchemist, the 4-0-1 alchemist. We have a top path, a 4-0-2 sniper, a 2-5-0 sniper, and a 2-0-5 sniper on top of that. From here, we also do, I'm pretty sure we end up doing call to arms. That's to buff all the snipers and stuff, obviously, mainly for the bad round, but also just in case. It gives you that little bit of defense if you need it. And other than that, we don't really do anything. We have our cave monkey, he's going to carry, obviously. And other than that, there's not really much you need to know. It's pretty much the gist of it. Glue gunner, mortar monkey, getting rid of the fortifications, each type of sniper, alchemist debuff, Sada, monkey village with call to arms. Also 2 upgrades in the first path just to get that speed up. But yeah, if you place everything this way, you should be good. Use your abilities as you need it, which is mainly just Sada and then the monkey village ability eventually. But other than that, there's not too much to add to this, so I'm gonna speed this up and let you guys see how it is. Again, if you want to win, you can just copy this fully and you will beat this pretty easily. Not the best strategy, but pretty fun. Focusing snipers, I love the sniper, it's one of my favorite towers. So I was glad I was able to focus it a bit. I might go back to them at some point in another run. We'll see, but also I might have to do it with the crosspath mod when we start using mods for chimps, which we won't do in replacement for the series. We'll probably do both, because I do want a playlist on my channel of all maps beaten on chimps regularly. But we definitely gotta try those mods out on chimps. I've been on a chimps mood lately, so give me any suggestions for any strats. Let me know what you think of this strat, any video ideas, anything like that. What you think of the video and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments. Please leave a like and please subscribe. We are about to go off this year. Last year was really good. This time we're about to go seriously off, but need your guys' support. But also, I gotta be releasing that extra content soon. We're gonna be working on getting more content out, higher quality and stuff. That's the New Year's resolution. So I will catch you in the next video, most likely tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye.